Well, hello there. It's Wolfie, your host king, again, back once more. Here with some Dark Souls Scholar of the First Sin, any percent Old Souls. Now, the last time I was involved in Old Souls, it didn't go so well, so hopefully these guys will do better than I did. Counter Kitty knows exactly what I'm talking about because she hosted me during my Old Souls run about 2 years ago, where it went really badly. Well, runners, how are we doing? Are we feeling positive about this race?
Tired.
I think
Yeah,
what we
a
have
little
what we
sleepy.
have for you guys here is 4 very, very exhausted runners.
Oh yeah, I am not in good shape right now.
It should be some of the runs all right.
So I think we're gonna see some gameplay. I cannot promise any quality.
Cool.
Hey, as long as you don't do worse than my run, because like I hold that quite dear to myself, and
You're
I'm
like-
gonna be upset if
you're
you
like-
die more than I did.
You're proud of how poorly it went. I understand.
Oh yeah, 100%. It was so good. So are you guys ready to go?
I'm ready.
Yes.
Okay, do you want me? Who's counting down? Do you want me to count you down?
Yeah, that would be great.
Okay,
Impartial,
99,
impartial third party.
98, 97. I'm kidding.
Christ.
Okay, you ready to
all
go?
night,
Right,
boys.
3. We're starting in 3. So 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, good luck, boys. Let's
Good
do this.
luck, boys. Yep.
Good luck, guys.
Okay, guys. So let's all remember our special character creation.
Yeah, Buddhistan army.
Yeah. So, for anybody who doesn't know, in Dark Souls 2, there's a really interesting glitch in character creation, where you can make horrific monstrosities really easily. It just kind of loses some time, but that's okay. So we're all gonna make some pretty scary characters here. Oh, shit. All right, so.
Cool. Perfect.
Seems good.
All right, let's do this.
So something
My
you might be
character literally
wondering.
has no eyes. Like,
Yeah, mine has some serious chipmunk cheeks going on. I love it.
Cool.
I still have like a red character this time.
Yeah,
Little
mine.
red, yeah.
I think we're all Crimson Chads here tonight.
Something
So-
you might be wondering what the category that we are running today. So I don't know if you guys watched it, but there was a any percent current patch run, and in that run you get 1 million soul men to get through the Shrine of Winter to access the second half of the game. In this run, we kill all 4 Lord Souls in order to get through the Shrine of Winter. So it's very much like a DS1 No Wrong Warp run.
The Reds. Who said that?
It's Crimson Chads.
Crimson
Crimson
Chads,
Chad.
it is.
So you will also notice that there is a imposter among the 4 of us.
Yeah, so there's a route for this category that Fujo is actually the world record holder for this category, and so me and Rek and Fujo are all using that route, and Doom is our insane route master who made his own route, which we think is probably slower, but he really likes it.
Yeah, I think we found that it's slower, but I enjoy it. It's got a lot of swag to it, so
But he's got
hopefully
some
I can do it effectively to show you guys off.
he's got some cool tech. He's got some cool skips, and I think it's really interesting that it instantly is different than everybody else's. So we like it.
Swag is more important than speed. Agreed.
Yeah, I mean, I think we should just call it swag running, you guys. Like,
Later in the run, you'll see me do a jump that saves a little bit of time if you do it correctly. I'm most likely going to get it wrong, but it's a really swag jump.
Okay, time to get scholar baited, because I ran vanilla like a couple of hours ago.
It's okay. This fog gate is actually free on Scholar, but then
Well,
Cardinal Tower is much worse. So
Yeah, gotta remember that there are boxes in my way. Like boxes from software, thank you.
yeah, get the boxes. Got to jump through them. So we're coming up on the first skip of the run. This run is pretty glitchless. The whole thing is pretty glitchless. But there's about a 40-second time save here. If you throw a firebomb at this wall, the fire will clip through, and it'll blow up some explosive barrels on the far side. Saves about 45 seconds.
what do we do?
So you just line
Oh
yourself
my
up
god, dude.
and you miss it. Oh yeah, let's fucking go. Okay, down we go. I missed bomb wall, so I'm going around.
I got it. I
Yeah.
stole your bomb wall.
So Fujo, the God Gamer, actually got the trick.
Yeah. I thought it would fail for a second, because, I don't know,
My foot
position
lineup was
looked
really bad,
off.
so
Ooh, that was close.
I expected mine to miss. My foot lineup was really poor, but that's okay.
I almost got clipped going into the fog gate there, but we survived somehow.
So Doom's route is probably already noticeably different. Or
Just give me a sec.
did you miss bomb wall, Doom?
Yep.
Oh, I died. Excellent. This is a great start. I died at the fog gate.
You guys better not do worse than me. Like, I'm
Oh.
watching very closely.
Don't worry. It's all downhill from here.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, mine just got
Jump
stepped
from
on.
That's giant.
Okay. I've got to go back around. Because I died at the fog gate.
What
so
you
I
just
didn't-
saw there was Pursue a Quick Turn. We don't really know exactly how it works, but basically, if you spawn the pursuer on the platform and then set the bonfire in a certain location, we believe the bird that spawns, like summons pursuer, just deloads, and you can grab the soul in the ring. So I'm off now. We don't want anything to do with Last Giant. We're going to do that later. And yeah, this whole route is based around getting Dark Weapon, our like magic buff for this game, as fast as possible.
Take two. I made it through the fog gate. We're just going to open this shortcut for when I come back here.
I am going to kill Pursuer the right way, as opposed to Doom. I use a little pathing trick here to bait an attack. Use the ballista. Boom, dead.
Cool.
Fast kill. Which I will not be doing.
Yeah, a recent discovery was a new way to do Pursuer Quick Kill. A new way to do Pursuer Ballista Kill, where you can just run rather than wait at the barrel.
Fujo does the new path, and so do I, but I think Rekneps will probably do the old path.
Yeah.
Yeah, the new path only saves like 1 second. It's pretty mean, but
I got a jump
still
from
cool.
Last Giant, but it's okay. Last Giant down.
Let's go. Oh,
I'm gonna take the Lost Still bonfire as well, something we wouldn't normally do in a run. But there's a really annoying barrel coming up here.
Yes, the
barrel.
barrel decides if your run continues in
Yeah.
PB attempts.
Doom has a different route? Yes, I do. It's objectively slower.
But it's objectively cooler as well.
Yeah, it has a few in it.
Those are facts. School shaking right
It's an
now.
interesting route. It's an interesting route.
And
All right.
barrel's
now,
an absolute meme today, boys.
Did you miss barrel?
All right, we got The backup, at least with the firebomb.
Okay.
That's our backup strategy. When you miss,
I'm way behind. I'm entering pursuer now, so I'm gonna do some fast pursuer-ing.
okay, I don't want to give McDuff an ember, apparently.
I think I'm gonna take
Yo,
these
y'all got time for a
energies.
donation?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah?
absolutely we do.
Cool. We got $10 from Jeff, and God, I hate you, Jeff, because you always make me read really long donations.
Let's go.
Anyway, any percent old souls is a stupid category name. It should be something like any percent no manually opening the Shrine of Winter, or embracing all Lord souls and beating the game, or just old souls. But any percent old souls is dumb. It's just like, oh, just beat the game and also kill these 3 bosses that are completely unnecessary for beating the game. It's stupid. Imagine if DS3 had a category any percent but also killed Deacons, or DS1 had any percent but also killed Nico Seath and the other 2. I can't remember them right now. I barely played DS1. You get my point. Any percent means just beat the game doing as much as you want to. Any percent variants should have non-arbitrary restrictions that not adding some meaningless garbage that you also have to do. That's silly. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not suggesting that Old Souls is completely arbitrary way of beating the game. I'm just saying that that if it has to be on SRDC, you should get rid of the any percent and just call it Old Souls, because it's not any percent.
Oh,
It's
shoot,
any
sorry.
plus like 7 bosses or something percent, and that's stupid. Actually, screw it. Do call it like that. I propose you call it any percent plus Old Souls percent, but any plus Old Souls percent, because that actually makes
Stringy.
sense. I just really despise Old Souls. If I had a time machine, I'd go back in time and standardize getting the alternative ending as being the popular category for the nerds that want to play Dark Souls 2 for a bit longer than any percent but are scared of all bosses. That category wouldn't be arbitrary, it would be 95% the same as Old Souls. Oh, sorry, I meant any percent Old Souls is just silly.
That's
You know-
so good, dude.
You can always trust Jeff to serve
a
up
fair
some fresh
point.
pasta.
It's hard to
I agree,
argue with
yeah.
such a logical statement. I mean,
I mean, I am scared of all bosses.
This is a disaster of a start for me. I got a good barrel, and then the dogs came in the room with me.
Ah, damn.
I killed them. I had to re-equip the axe and kill them.
So far, my run is going pretty well. So
I wish I
happy
could
about
say.
that.
I wish I could say the same. Yes, Dan Flesh. I'm killing dogs. Dogs in Souls games are the absolute worst.
I'm in the Black Gulch, guys. Why are you so slow?
I don't need that stupid firebomb anyway. So I'm sure, as everyone saw,
Alone in Black Gulch, let's go.
we don't actually really fight Dragon Rider. Dragon Rider doesn't want to live on this planet anymore, so he really takes care of himself for us. And we're at Forlorn number 1, so it'd be nice to know how many Forlorns we get across the group.
Oh, I just got one.
Yeah, you're Forlorn number 1.
Yeah.
That's true. That's confirmed actual facts from Tanimura directly.
he loves the French.
Dude, that
Yeah,
was so bad.
Forlorn is like really poorly understood. We have no idea what causes him to spawn. or why, or if there's any way to avoid it. Oh, I gotta talk to her a third time. Yeah, there's a lot of zones that Forlorn can invade in, and he has like 2 or 3 spawn locations in most zones, and some of them just kill your run. The easiest way to deal with it is to Alt F4, because you can't actually quit out while you're invaded.
I missed the crystal lizard, but thankfully got it second try without dying.
Oh, that's good. That's it's kind of a showstopper. Like, I guess you'd have to suicide and drop back down the pit.
Come on. Yeah, Gene drop, let's go.
Nice.
Nice, dude.
So that is one of the swag stuff that I can do, because I have a bow and these guys don't. Well, now they do, but it's too late.
No, how dare you?
Oh, that's alright.
Oh, I messed up the lizard as well, so I gotta kill it as well. But I got it. So I died though to the ghosty thing. That's okay though. I have human effigies.
I got Forlorn.
Forlorn and Black Gulch in Old Souls is okay though. Yeah.
Seems okay so far. Alright.
So this run is not going excellent for me, but that's okay. There's 2 great equalizers in this category.
Oh, damn it.
Do I want those 5k souls back? Not enough to suicide.
Damn, Fujo's so far ahead.
I'm sure.
Fujo is gaming right now.
Let's go, Fujo.
Oh, I died again. Jesus. I'm just having a night.
Oh,
I'm
damn,
pretty
dude.
tired. I died dropping onto the beam in the gutter.
Oh, no.
Yeah, took it at a bad angle. Yeah. I might take the safe way down this time. It's okay though. It's okay though. Like, that's a stupid death, but it won't stop me from getting down or keeping on. Thankfully, unlike in vanilla, in Scholar, that pillar respawns every time. So I think if you miss that, if you break that pillar in the pit and then die in vanilla, you can't get back down.
There is a way down, but it's a lot harder.
Oh, it's a fun one to mess up. You're just getting lost in shaded woods. Okay. I'm clearly having a run, so let's take this bonfire.
I'm gonna have to go back to Macduff because I forgot to get Dark Weapon.
Oh, that sucks. You mean infused?
Yeah. So the whole reason is I meet Macduff a bit later than they do because I already have the Dark Stone by that point. and so I can get dark weapons straight away. But unfortunately, I forgot to infuse. So we'll have to go back there in a sec. Oh, I forgot to do the jump at Lithia.
Oh, my items are all screwed up right now. There we go. Okay, finally made it to Black Gulch. I'm having to run. Let's see if it gets better.
Why do I have so much? I have so many souls right now. What the hell? Oh my god. Let me talk to you.
Good grab opener on Rotten. You love to see it.
I'm taking every beach bonfire.
Dude, I got 15,000 spare souls. Where did this come from? Did I get 17k? I don't think I did.
You did not.
Yeah. I
He was
thought
watching.
Yeah, dude, I'm always watching. I do have another donation though. We
Nice.
have
Oh.
$10 from Anonymous saying it's not over yet. It's definitely not. And considering the deaths these guys have, you know, this might be well to go.
All right.
No, we haven't hit the good stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
No,
can't
I'm
wait.
dying on the
Iron
easy
King.
stuff.
Yeah, we have what we would call 2 areas, which we would call great equalizers in this round.
Yeah. Normally in Dark Souls 2, there's a Great Equalizer and a Shrine of Amana. In this category, we're fortunate enough to get 2 of them. We get Shrine of Amana, but we also get Iron Keep. And Iron Keep is not for a little while yet.
Yep.
So I'm going to be a little bit short on souls because I lost 5,000 with one of my deaths, but that's okay because normally I don't pop Noshka's soul, so I can make it up.
Can't wait to find out where I'm missing, what I forgot to not buy.
You bought your branch, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Skull or bright bugs?
Yeah, I got the right number of bounds.
I don't know. I'm all out of ideas.
No worries, dude. I'm happy to have the extra 15,000, but I don't know where they came from.
I've tried nothing and I'm all out of ideas.
Oh wait, did I buy? Oh, I found them. I found the problem.
What'd you forget?
Right
Yep.
bug.
I said bright bugs and you said you bought them.
I thought you said branch.
No, I did say branch, but then I said bright bugs.
Yeah, I forgot right bug.
Oh, that's kind of a big thing to forget.
Yeah.
Not in this round.
Wait, hold on.
Very.
No, I didn't forget my right bug.
Grab this bonfire. Another
Yeah, I'm
one.
supposed to have 2 at this point in the game.
Wouldn't really need normally in the run, but just in case I die to this fight that Fujo's on. Magus has been known to meme plenty of runners.
As somebody who died to Magus yesterday, I'd recommend.
Is this part of the route some sick RNG manipulation? I'm not sure what you're referring to, Wolfie, but sure. If it was RNG manipulation, it was totally intended.
What is Doom cheating?
Failing to buy bright bugs. Oh no, that's the weird thing. I still have the right number of bright bugs. So I just don't know where this 15,000 souls came from.
I think Doom got accidental 17k.
Feels bad. Yeah, I'm just hacking in 15k. I got bored.
There's a spare human effigy right there that I grabbed to right before the fight. It's a good backup.
I'm not actually
It's a lot in bingo races.
Yes. Thank you for reminding me that exists. Rick.
I have an effigy in my inventory, but I might grab that one too. My run hasn't been going great, so
So, Rek and Fujo look a lot further ahead, but they need to go back and get Dark Weapon, so they're gonna lose about a minute afterwards on me. They're still far ahead, but they're not as far ahead.
I'm about to lose a bunch of time on Freya here, don't you worry.
Freya, my time to shine. We're gonna do fast Freya. We're gonna fail at it. It's gonna be excellent. Oh, hard stress. Yeah, let's go. I did practice fast Freya a bunch today, and I got it every time. God, fucking awful Nashka. Oh, she hit me. That's scary.
At least I don't have to wake up at 5 a.m. to play Dark Souls 2. Dude, it was so sad when my alarm went off.
Okay, that was a really
Slept for
scary
like 40 minutes, oh god.
I'm like instinctively reaching up to my keyboard to split and catching myself.
Maybe.
This is a run. That's what this is.
One of the runs ever done.
Yeah.
It's not a very good place to throw that skull. I might get hit here. Go climb up the ladder.
I'm not gonna take the congregation bonfire. I can confirm you did not get 17k. Fantastic.
Did you
So yeah, these are cheated in 15,000 souls. That's the only option.
Did you forget some levels or something?
No, I got the same number of levels. I can't wait to find out what I forgot. Nah, it's a +6. I don't know, dude.
Like forgot to buy the staff or something. Be pretty hilarious.
I'm gonna have to watch back through the spot to find out where they came from.
We'll get here. Okay.
I failed it as well.
You guys are already at Lycia. I'm like not even a congregation. This is awful.
Probably forgot bright plugs. I did not forget bright plugs. I still have 2.
You have 2?
Yeah, I buy 2 before I go to Last Giant. I then buy 3 after Sinner.
So few bright bugs.
Oh, congregation. Being scary.
Okay. I'm about to head into congregation as well. How's Freya going for Rekneps?
Man, it's going, I guess. It's very slow, but it's going.
Oh my god.
Oh, that was scary.
Okay. Congregation's dead. Yeah, I'm gonna take the bonfire after congregation.
Ouch, I got bonked.
I'm not feeling particularly confident.
Oh, I'm definitely taking Freya Bonfire. Like, you gotta. It's like a 4-minute time loss to not take it. If you don't take Freya Bonfire and you die, it's seriously 4 minutes.
Alright, we killed Freya.
Nice. Okay. Gonna grab
You
this
get jetpack.
It's one of the nice things.
I
One of the
didn't
nice
get
things
jetpack.
about Scholar that is very much not in vanilla is that there's enough materials in Scholar Brightstone Cove Seldora to +10 a weapon. So basically in vanilla any percent and in vanilla Old Souls, you don't get a +10 weapon. And you actually do get +10 in all categories of Scholar, which is pretty nice. That's, I mean, Scholar 17k doesn't count. It's a cheater category, 20 FPS. Yeah. Oh, I got Seldor Forlorn, let's go! Alt F4, boys!
So I messed up a lot of my levels because I forgot Seldor's quite a bit, so I had to skimp out. But, oh, should be fine. We have enough levels to get Dark Weapon, and should have enough to
Tanimura hates me today.
Yeah, I don't know. Some people... Rekneps is a mouthful. Legs or wreck. So much easier.
Okay, because my timing's all messed up now, I think I'm gonna throw a skull here.
Why not Neps? I mean... I'm cool with whatever. Surprisingly chill.
So is that Forlorn number 2? Did anybody else get a Forlorn?
No, not yet.
Why is the spider AFKing in front of the door? I'm scared. He actually didn't attack me. That was pretty cool. I thought for sure he was gonna. So the reason I had to Alt F4 that Forlorn isn't really because he was gonna kill me, though he may have. It was mostly because when you're invaded by an NPC, you can't use bright bugs. And Freya with no bright bug is legitimately one of the scariest fights in the game. And we also, like, we're going here with effectively base stats. Like, I have 7 vigor right now, which is not very much. She's jumping. It's kind of scary.
Fuga's on his way to Sinnoh already.
So this is, yeah, this is going to be a really scary Freya fight because she jumped.
And yeah, my menuing and stuff in this category still needs a lot of work, so that right there I probably lost like a good 30 seconds on Tujo just.
Don't worry, Rick. We're like tied, but I'm about to lose 30 seconds to win this game.
Oh, dodge. Ooh, Forlorn.
Okay, I got Freya down.
Ah, damn it.
Insane backstep there.
Okay, so that is another skip that I helped find a, like, sort of setup to. Unfortunately, I didn't get it there. And basically, it skips a fragrant branch, which saves quite a lot of time because the animation for a fragrant branch is really long.
Nice.
Nice, Fujo. Let's go, dude.
Fujo.
Yeah.
So, because I lost 5k
Oh,
souls,
full on as well. Let's go.
I need to. I did that too fast. I need to pop this soul on
Where does he even spawn?
the
Oh,
Emerald
shit.
Herald because I can't level up all the way. So I've got to pop that so I can do this level.
That's what being greedy does.
Please. So that's 5 full-ons now. Let's go.
Nice. More Forlorn. Okay. And now I'm off to buy Dark Weapon.
Oh, I think I'm dead.
You gonna die to Sentinels?
Nope.
Oh, fell off the ladder. Oh no! I looked over at the stream just in time to see you get knocked off the ladder.
I know, dude. It's so sad.
Let's go, letting me catch up. Insane doom throws.
Yeah, dude.
That is really bad luck. Like, that's really bad time. That almost never happens.
As
Usually,
I got-
face some mother's good luck.
I'm gonna have to turn human at some point because I'm not a Crimson Chad anymore.
I'm gonna do it after Sentinels.
Yeah, I think same. Maybe on the elevator down to center.
Oh, I'm so glad I can. Just want to grab this human effigy as well.
So I'm going to do a glitch here as I warp out of Huntsman's Copse called attune warping, which is that you can attune spells actually while you're in the teleport animation by using the mouse. So you can open the menu with the mouse while you're warping, and it saves you having to attune. By sitting at a bonfire, you can just do it while you're warping. It's pretty nice. Yes. There's also a really cool glitch where if you do it on the last frame before the loading screen or a couple of frames into the loading screen, you can actually overwrite the number of spell uses with a different spells. So like I have 4 casts of Dark Weapon, but if I have a spell with 10 casts and I overwrite my Dark Weapon with a 10 cast spell during the loading screen, I'll actually get 10 casts of Dark Weapon.
Another very useful tip or
useful
tool
in all
for
bosses.
bingo, yeah.
It's useful in all bosses mostly, or bingo, yeah. Like if you get a bingo square where you need to kill a boss with miracles or something. Most miracles and spells in general are pretty low cast numbers. It's not that hard to time, it just takes some practice.
Yeah, I learned it during a bingo, so it's not too bad.
I think it took me about 15 minutes to figure it out, and then like it's almost 100% once you have it figured out.
We're back to being a Crimson Chad, let's go.
Oh, okay.
Right, center's down, on my way to
Am I gonna die
Skeleton.
here? I died. Dude,
What did you die to? Oh no! That's
I got completely stuck, dude.
yeah, that's rough. Did I just take?
So,
Did I just?
yeah, you're
Have I
no
passed
longer
you?
last.
I'm no longer last place. Thank you, Tanimura.
After I just become a Crimson Boy as well.
Yeah. Sorry, Doom. Tanimura giveth, and Tanimura taketh away.
Oh, my first death, boys. Huntsman.
That's pretty good though to have your first death there.
It's also not a bad death to take. It's really quite close to the bonfire.
Good enough.
So I'm just gonna drop some gear here that I don't need anymore. I don't need the mace or the axe anymore. It's just coming up my inventory. Yeah, covetous demon. Yeah. If you buff for Covetous Demon, it takes more time to buff than it saves to kill him in less hits.
Yeah, we're not really sure why that's a boss.
Oh, it's not even the dumbest
Die
boss in
in
the
the
game, dude.
exact same spot.
Ooh.
Covetous Demon actually, like, despite how easy he is to kill, he takes a lot of damage. He doesn't have that much health, but he does actually hit pretty hard. If, you know, he takes a year to hit you, but if he does hit you, he hits like a truck.
I see Wolfie. Wolfie shooting his shot in the chat here, that's good.
Are you jealous I'm not chatting you
Whoa.
up? By the way, I did have a look at the
Oh.
VOD,
Whoa.
and the only thing I can see is that you popped the Rotten Soul at McDuff. Maybe you meant to pop us at one of the
Oh no,
Lash
I meant to
Guys
pop it
courses.
there.
Oh, then I've got no idea, dude.
Okay. Okay.
No,
Well, I
oh,
was
like,
trying
not
to
no,
find out for you.
I'm the only one who knows my route, so I'm the only one who's going to be able to figure it out.
All right. That's the only thing I can see.
But
Elitist.
thank you for trying.
Saying
You just had
elitist
15k after me.
the only one that knows his run.
Secret strats.
Kind of. I just like doing my own thing.
Terrible Lost Center fight, but she's dead, and I'm not.
I'm about to enter Boston now. Doom cheating? Yeah. Feels bad, man. Imagine cheating and still being last. Somehow did not
Yep,
get
I knew
parried
that
there.
was gonna happen.
Dude, I literally attacked doing her parry and she didn't parry me.
You know, I've done that before. I actually got parried by Lost Center for the first time today. Ever. I've never been parried by her before today. Your Metha go okay?
Oh, never mind. Okay.
So one of the biggest differences in terms of boss fights, one of the biggest differences between Vanilla and Scholar is the boss fight that Rekneps is doing right now. It's Skeleton Lords. In Vanilla, you get 4 little skeletons, 4 bone wheels, and 4 armored skeletons. And in Scholar, they decided, let's just send an army. So you get 2 bone wheels, which is great, but you get 5 armored skeletons and 12 small skeletons. So it's just a disaster. So me and Doom are rapidly approaching that fight as well. It seems like Rekneps is handling things though.
Yeah, that was a fight, alright. That fight just never feels optimal.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's a
awful.
fight that I think it's a hard fight to die on. Like you can die if you're careless, but it's very easy to lose time.
Yeah, well put. A little early on my jump.
Luce jinxing himself, saying it's not a fight you can die.
Oh no, you can die. I've died on it before, but if you're at all careful, if you're willing to sacrifice some time, you'll live, which in a race is usually more important. Nice. I don't actually want to kill both of these guys yet.
Absolutely insane speed from Fujo.
In skeleton, but
Fujo, are you gonna do an extra level up here? He's gonna do an extra level up and still be ahead. Feels bad, dude. No, you carry on, dude.
you've got the souls. Just do the level up.
Yeah.
Try to skip one more time. But I'll pull the lever. Just in case. Okay.
Yeah. Well. So the worst part about these skeletons is that they love to just stand there and block and run away. So that's what's happening to me right now. I'm not really in any danger, but they're just wasting all my time. So, but we got through. It's okay. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, Rek, what did you die to?
Oh,
No,
me?
You didn't? Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I died a
So-
while back, but
You're not a Crimson Chat anymore.
I did buff for Covetous Demon. Don't know why.
You buy some extra bright bugs? No. Amana is just scary. So I just did one of the only out of bounds skips that's actually in Dark Souls 2. It's a very small time save. It's only about 10 or 15 seconds. But for whatever reason, you can just kind of jump around that rock there and land on a ledge, and you can run out of bounds.
Okay.
And in like Dark Souls 2 used to be out of bounds everywhere. It's like the most broken game in the series, but they in current patch that's really one of the only out of bounds that's left.
There's one more one that actually saves time to get into
It's a bad attack.
the Shrine of Want, but it's extremely difficult to do, and it doesn't save basically any time. So
It saves about 2 seconds if you do it optimally. I see my wife has posted some good luck in the chat. So thank you, I appreciate it.
you got window skip. Let's go. Oh no, not window skip.
Window
Frame
skip.
perfect jump.
Nice. Yeah, I got first try frame perfect as well.
Oh yeah, we call it frame perfect. It's not actually frame perfect. Someone
even
just thought it was.
Oh, freaking dead.
Died to Mytha, guys.
Oh no.
Oh, I
Mytha,
just, right bug.
Mytha is quite a hard fight due to the poison.
I just died. It was bad. But I took the Mytha bonfire, so it's okay. I have one bright bug left, I think, but that's okay because I'm going to buy some extras after Old Iron King. Okay.
Interrupted at the fog gates.
I see we're getting some good luck husband person chant going. Love it. You love to see it.
Oh, I got in on the chat. Let's go.
So I think Doom is.
Let's go. Insane love.
We're feeling the love in this Beat Souls charity marathon. Okay, so we're not burning this windmill. If I die here, I'm
Yeah,
out of
we'll
breath.
be blushing.
So let's not die. This is definitely a race for second place right now.
If I can beat Mytha fast enough, I can join in on the chant.
Oh my god, this is bad. Am I gonna die to Mythador?
Hey, I'm poisoned.
There you go. We got it.
Oh my god, I gotta live. Oh god. Oh, I died. Okay, I have no bright bug. This is bad. I also didn't have Old Radiance equipped. Me versus Mythador didn't go well. It's funny because I practiced that like 5 times today and it went perfect every time, but that's just how Dark Souls 2 goes.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I can still kill this guy in 2 hits, though.
We good. So that was extremely scary because I didn't use my old radiant. I used my regular radiant. But we in there.
Okay. That was extremely scary.
Fujo is about think his PB is like 6 minutes faster than any of our PBs.
Yeah, I think so. That sounds
He
about right.
is absolutely insane.
So Fujo is a bit of like, he wasn't initially in this race, but our fourth racer had to drop out, so Fujo stepped in graciously to keep it as a 4-man race.
Fujo, I like watching you run Old Souls, if that means anything. Stuck.
Okay,
AFK
Future. I
Mytha,
think I'm gonna grind any All Souls after this. I am genuinely gonna try and get world record in this category.
Ah, I knew it. Got memed at the Fog Gate, boys. Jeez.
that Mytha was terrifying, and I almost died from poison. But it's
We
okay.
got some lava jumps. Let's go.
I jumped in the lava on purpose.
That was a terrifying Mytha fight.
Hey, the nightmare's over. And I died pretty late in Iron Keep, so you almost caught up.
I'm gonna pop a couple of Lost Souls here while I'm chilling on this elevator.
Okay, cool. Have I jumped into second? What the hell?
Actually, forgot to pop Lost Souls.
Oh no, no. Never mind.
Did you die?
Yep.
Let's go! Okay, taking the Iron Keep bonfire.
Would recommend.
I think this category can be fun before you get like a kind of okay time.
Yeah.
The
If you're not
problem,
if you grind this game, it's gonna be really sucks.
once you
Whoa,
are
what aggroed you, bro?
thanks for sharing. Nice. Once your time is like somewhat okay and you can't stand medium time saves or time losses, this category gets really garbage to grind. Oh, I fell in the lava. Rip. It's okay. I got
it's
that
just the
earlier.
lighting. It's the lighting of the cheeks.
Yeah, I got that earlier when I was making a random character.
What?
It's a good thing we estimated so high because I think we're gonna need it.
Yeah, we've had a lot of memes.
Oh, dudes.
This is like an average amount of Old Souls memes.
Yeah. Feels like a fair amount of memes. Fire bad. Fire real bad. Oh god.
Okay. Ow. Shot me there.
Not very nice. For sure on this meme category, it's me. Alright, Jeff. Alright.
Listen, we're running the meme category in the meme version of the meme Dark Souls game.
Wait, I'm supposed to do this. Oh no! Gets memed.
Yes, Fujo is French.
I am doing the Peach Iron Keep route because I'm
Not an optimal time to bright bug.
showing off
Oh no!
showing off the insane Peach strats of pulling the lever.
Yeah, what time is it for you, Fujo, right now?
Nice.
So we're going up and around. Let's go, boys. Wreck, please do not die to Old Iron King.
Dude, I'm trying real hard right now, Luth. Oh, I just, I'm not making it easy for myself.
You've made better choices. This is the It's a good time. We're having fun.
Old Iron King's dead.
Nice.
Right behind me, Doom. Literally right behind me, bro. I just warped.
Are you doing the level up, Ref?
Nah.
Okay, cool. Same.
Got lots of souls to save for later, though, when I inevitably need more bright bugs.
I'm buying some bright bugs after Old Iron King. I'm out because I used my spares on Mytha.
I forgot to use one for Myth. That's probably why I died the first time.
That's kind of spooky.
I didn't, yeah.
Uh,
Don't have it starred on my notes, okay?
Imagine not having
Imagine
Mytha
looking
bright
at
bug
notes.
guard.
Having your notes on your splits. Let's go.
During
Yeah.
SCM, let's go, dude.
Notes on your splits
Oh,
is the
yeah.
way to do it.
Yeah,
Okay.
really. Good do
Let's
that.
fight Old Iron King.
Hey, good stuff.
Every time I fought Old Iron King in practice today, it went great. Will it go great today?
Come on, Talamura, give Fujo just one meme while he's in Armada. Come on,
Played that
one
so
meme.
Oh, I'm getting laser.
Yeah, Fuji, you've had a pretty good run up to this point, haven't you? Dude, let's go.
There's never too much practice, that's true.
This is a bad Old Iron King fight, but it's okay. Give him the hand once, and we're gonna retreat. Yeah. Playing this incredibly badly.
Oh, for Lornet's Dragonlight Gate, let's go, dude.
Okay, I killed Old Iron King. That was the scariest fucking Old Iron King of my life, but I didn't die.
Dude, I got Dragonlight Door, Foggate, Forlorn.
Already a frog, Fujo, this is unbelievable. Okay. Now what do I do?
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, please, 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 please. Fucking Forlorn.
I'm gonna do a little peach level up. Get like 32 endurance, and then as much vigor as I can. 30, let's go. 2 bright bugs, and a box of demon effigies, so I can become the Crimson Chad again.
Oh my god, what am I doing, boys?
That's a great question. What are you doing?
Not being peachy today, Jesus.
Dude, you gotta get that bonfire. Sorry,
Telling me.
I was watching you and not running.
You should look at your own screen. Come on, Luke.
It's okay. The run isn't over. I can still fight for 3rd or 2nd place.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, we still have one more great equalizer, dude.
And honestly, there's always the chance of just dying to something stupid.
Oh yeah, we also have, like, Dragon Shrine.
I've proven that there's always the chance of dying to something stupid. But it's okay. This one is just for the memes.
Cool. Oh no. Oh no.
Okay. I'm gonna use Human Effigy before I get to the gate because I don't want to get fucking smashed. Which there's always a chance that the soldiers will just kill you. Like it's so possible for the soldiers to just destroy you.
Well, I don't know if Pluto talked about this, where I'm about to fight twin Dragon Riders. So we fought one, now we're fighting 2 of them.
Not one. But two
And we use the bow to drop the archer off his platform, so we can take him out real quick.
Yeah, so I don't know the reason why. Maybe somebody in this chat knows why. But for whatever reason, when you shoot that guy with a bow, he takes like 2 steps forward and just falls off his platform. There's like a couple of ways I think that are intended to get him down. One is to have the other Dragon Rider break the tower that he's on, and the other is to kill the other Dragon Rider, and then the archer will drop down. But for whatever reason, if you just shoot him with the bow, he just walks off. I'm not sure why.
We're all in running segments, by the way, so I don't know if there's a donation, Wolfie.
Oh, I missed my mute button about 3 times, so that's pretty good. Doing well this morning. No, but I actually was thinking that, you know, people in chat might like some free stuff. Because
Yeah,
free
fair
stuff's
enough.
pretty cool. So I'm going to give away a PC Game Pass for 12 months. Courtesy of Xbox. This is the first time we've partnered with them, and they gave us 10 in total to give away. So I'm going to set up a giveaway right now, if I can find my tab. But bear with me, I'm a bit of a boomer when it comes to this. Oh, I found it. Nice one. So let me just think. What's a good word that we could use?
I
Work,
feel like
please work, please work.
in honor of Jeff, I should say that the word you should pick is beans.
Oh, beans. So true.
Like all caps beans? Let's go for all caps beans.
All
Don't take
caps,
it until...
no caps, whatever.
Just beans.
Just beans.
I mean, I could do it like alternating caps just to be really annoying for people who want to
That's
attention.
true.
I won't do that.
Yeah.
That's worth it.
So let's say, yeah, let's say it's going to be open for a little bit. So
There's Jeff with the beans emote.
get your beans going on in chat. I'll leave it open for a little bit, and we
Okay,
can.
the elevator's going. Let's go. Let's go.
We'll
Hopefully
close
long
out a
enough.
little bit.
I'll enter that on an elevator if I can. Okay.
But I do have a
Let's
donation,
go.
actually, if you want.
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
We got $10 from Seller saying, I'm sick of Ancient Dragon just sitting there with that smug little grin of his. Old Souls runners all run all this way through the Dragon's Shrine just to collect their little heart and leave. Fujo should kill Ancient Dragon during this run.
Oh, let's
I
go.
mean,
Come on, dude. Yeah,
Ancient
go ahead.
Dragon
Come on.
kill. Let's go.
yes.
We also have
That
another
will be swag.
donation of $1 from An Average Beverage saying, I'm sick of Ancient Dragon just sitting there with that smug little grin of his. Old Souls runners run all this way through the Dragon Shrine just to collect their little heart and leave. Fujo should kill Ancient Dragon in this run.
Oh no.
I do have a $10 donation from Jeff saying, I'm sick of Ancient Dragon just sitting
Oh,
there
no.
with this little grin of his. Old Souls runners run all this way through Dragon Shrine just to collect their little heart and leave. Fujo should kill Ancient Dragon on this run.
Collect their little heart and leave. God. Where's this copy
Thanks for
pasta
your
coming
donation,
from
guys.
tonight? Christ.
I'm going to assume it comes from Jeff.
We can thank the
Good guess.
British Stand Army for this one. For many people who don't.
Sellers asked
Oh, really?
if
Bright bug for
Fujo's
Veltap.
muted.
Well,
that worked.
you know what that
You have a-
means, Fujo, is you have a spare bright bug for Ancient Dragon.
For Ancient Dragon, let's go, dude. Yeah, despite having
Wait,
the
Fujo is moving on stream? What the heck? Hang on a sec.
I know. Just seeing that too.
Wait. Whose sound are we on? Let me check. We're on... Oh, Fujo, you've muted yourself in OBS, I think. You need to unmute yourself.
Fujo, no!
I think he's
'Cause
been
we're
like
on
that
your
the whole
time
time. Oh no.
Since
Yeah.
gutter.
Oh no.
Fujo.
Mirror Knight said.
No. He's just got that insane gamer focus, you know.
guys
He actually hasn't said
like
anything.
the best tale. Fujo told a whole story, and you all
Yeah.
missed it.
Yeah.
It was the best
coolest
story.
thing I've ever heard.
It was the best story ever told, and it was so awesome it can never be repeated.
Honestly, it changed me as a person. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Dude,
I'm a
yeah,
better
one of those
better
mistakes.
person now for having heard it.
We do have another donation, $20 from Anonymous. Thank you very much for your donation. It's really awesome. Thank you.
Well, coming to the second great equalizer.
My great equalizer is an elevator. Oh yeah.
I've
Look at
fallen
that
off the
chin.
elevator so many times.
Oh, that's quality. Look at that chin. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I can.
So we've been able to hear you the whole run, Fujo.
Yeah.
It's
But
just
your
the
mic
stream
goes
that hasn't
through
been able
OBS.
to.
Yeah.
Right-click, add audio input capture.
I think I found it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Really cool. Okay, I should be able to.
It's the giveaway is for a 1-year Game Pass to whoever's asking in chat. So one cool thing is that we have an AI manipulation for Mirror Knight. So as long as we do the same opener, you can manipulate his AI into continually doing this lightning attack where he spins, and then you can just pull it back and poke him. And he's
Wait,
gonna pick his sword
what?
back up. And you just kill him.
Oh, I died in a mana somehow.
Oops.
A very weird way. Got stun locked.
So we have $100 donation, by the way,
Oh wow.
Oh,
What?
cool.
from
Shit.
Vasho. So that's really sick. Thanks
Vasho,
for the
let's go,
donation.
buddy.
Let's go, Vasho. I'm assuming this is going towards Fujo killing Ancient Dragon. I'm just assuming so.
It's gotta be. I mean,
I'm assuming all donations for this event have gone towards that.
Vasho is a guy that I play World of Warcraft with. It's a tremendous human being.
wow.
Nice dude. I'm at the third bonfire for Amana.
I'm
nice.
in the tunnel up to the first bonfire,
Shit,
catching
I'm-
up to Rekneps.
Grind time, right?
Time for pain. Let's go. Oh my god. I'm getting bonked by the first Archdrake in Amana. That's scary. I'm gonna pop a Radiant.
Wow, dude.
Die again?
Yeah, in a
Let's go. I passed Rek.
hysterical way too. Jesus.
Oh my god, I had to roll so many attacks there.
Are you guys excited for the relay race later on?
I'm pretty excited. It starts like at 6 o'clock in the morning for me, so I'm gonna wake up just in time probably to watch Dark Souls 1, which would be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. If you guys in chat are not aware, later on we're having a relay race to round out the marathon, and it's going to be 2 teams. And the game order is Demon Souls, Dark Souls Prepare to Die Edition, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin, Bloodborne, Dark Souls 3, Dark Souls Remastered, and then Demon Souls 2020, the remastered one. The relay race will be coming later. and it's going to be really high. And also, just so you guys are aware, we are $149 away from $9,000 in total points, which is super cool.
There's going to be some really good runners in that relay. The two Dark Souls 2 Scholar runners are Nick and Jeff. They're both really, really great runners. Both have held the world record for Scholar any percent before.
I am getting memed so hard in Amana tonight, boys. That's not even funny.
Joe with the insane.
I haven't made it to Amana in a run in so long.
Bruh, it's so bad.
Oh, I'm getting a poke.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting a poke.
I'm
Oh
not loaded
god,
up a
let's
save
run.
state midway
Run.
through.
Oh, I made it through.
Past
All right.
this freaking nightmare right
I made
now.
it through. Taking the third bonfire because this is scary.
You want to hear something funny? I don't have save states past Iron Keep. Never mind.
Guess
I
you're.
don't have save states. Don't worry, dude.
Yeah. If I died here, I would have to like load up an all bosses save state because I don't actually have one for Old Souls this late in the game.
Huh. Rough.
I don't even know what I do. The levels are all different. The gear is all different.
Yeah. I don't have a save state. I don't have any save states for this route yet.
I have a couple, but only because I was messing with a reroute and I happened to be doing runs before, so I had a run at Covetous Demon.
Yeah, if I die again, I'll load the any percent file or something. Depends on how much time we have, I guess.
I think we're good.
Anybody want to know the winner of the
We've got like
giveaway?
35 minutes left. Rack your phone.
Yeah, we got time.
Oh god, I got frog hopped.
Yeah, once we'll be done.
Yeah.
My Discord says I'm muted, but I'm not muted. That's really strange. The winner of the 12-month Game Pass is Kitch Towel.
Kitch Towel, let's go, buddy.
My boy Kitch.
Oh man, these frog attacks
so
are
let me
weird.
Announce that.
Dude, imagine seeing the giant
I will
frog.
slide into your DMs.
Oh
Alright.
my god, dude, I'm gonna
Frog
die
is
again.
dead.
Yep, 100% dead.
You got this, man. Just tough it out.
Yeah, I just
Come on,
died.
dude.
Literally
know you
don't know
died.
what's going on, boys.
It's alright, dude. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, you can load. Oh, you don't have save states. So.
Dude, yeah, yeah. I'll just
not
load
gonna
up
lie.
80% one. That's whatever.
I'm not gonna lie. This peach level up is pretty comfy. Oh yeah, look at that schnoz. It's good.
I had a pretty stupid death.
Dying. Oh baby, I'm catching up. I'm on the elevator into Undead Crypt, Doom.
So yeah, the
That
reason
was
why
such a stupid death, dude.
I went back to take full damage is because I want to have health regen as I'm doing the next fight, which is Throne Duo. So if you use a life gem and you're full HP, you won't have any regen. So and yeah, we want to be able to regen health during the fight because we're gonna intentionally take a lot of hits in order to have like very, very high DPS.
Yeah, an interesting property of
Oh no.
life gems in this game is like they'll heal you even after you take hits, but as soon as your HP reaches 100%, they stop ticking. And there's only a couple items in the game that don't do that. But we don't get any of them in this route. So if you use a life gem at full HP, it's completely wasted. If you use a life gem when you're very close to full HP and then take damage, it'll keep ticking. So it's often kind of good to take some intentional damage before you start a fight if you know you're going to take damage during it.
Awesome.
One of the main exceptions to that is very useful in all bosses, which is Elizabeth mushrooms, which just heal you for 45 seconds with almost no restrictions. I don't think there's any. Like they just go. But they're a little slower than a standard life gem for healing.
I picked up a Elizabeth mushroom in Drangleic Castle.
So I just shot a bow in this tunnel above that guy's head, and the sound of the arrow hitting the wall behind him actually makes him turn around, which lets us get through. Otherwise, that hallway is a total nightmare.
Yeah, that's actually why I died. I wanted to show that off because I failed it last time.
Dude, imagine having Pine Resin instead of Dark Weapon.
I know, right?
Imagine
So slow.
forgetting your bright bug for Velstadt.
We call that the Fujo.
I literally just did it, dude.
Just give it a shot.
Nice. Let's go, dude.
So I'm zoning into Velstadt now as well, but I'm gonna remember my bright bug.
Oh my god, I'm doing no damage, dude. Hold up, if I run back. Yep, can we get some magic attacks? Let's go. What?
Please tell me you died.
Yeah, I did.
Yes! Second place is mine!
I'm all the way. I'm in last. Let's go.
I mean, to be fair, I loaded a save state.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind.
This is a kind of a bad Velstadt fight, but it's okay, because I think I'm gonna live. Yep.
You who bear the curse.
Oh. Can't speak too soon. Okay, now I can say I'm gonna live. So that's Velstadt in Old Souls than it is in 80%, mostly because Velstadt has very high dark resistance. A lot of bosses in this game are really weak to certain elements, and the element that the most bosses are weak to is lightning. So dark is really good against a bunch of bosses, but there's like 3 bosses that it's very bad against. And unfortunately, Velstadt and Nishandra are 2 of them. I'm just going to buy an extra bright bug because I only have 1 left. And I just killed Velstadt. Okay, so now I'm warping off to Guardian Dragon.
Can't believe I died to Velstadt. That sucks, dude.
So I'm going to pick up the red tier stone ring here before Guardian Dragon. It's not used that much in this category, and it's not nearly as strong in Dark Souls 2 as it is in Dark Souls 1. Dark Souls 1 is like, it'll triple your damage, it's wacky. In this game, it's about 20% more damage, which is definitely useful, and it makes some fights more consistent. It's not as crazy. It's used pretty heavily in 80% though. Set up RTSR using this guy at the door. I have no idea what the RTSR setup is with the Never hit me. Thank you. Oh, that's like no damage. Hit me more. 1 more? Nice. I think that's good. Yeah, nice. I definitely did a couple of the signups there for that that compendium
so
giveaway.
early, dude.
That compendium giveaway sounds pretty sweet. I don't have anything to play the vinyls on or anything, but those compendiums sound awesome. So that's a nice little jump you can do in all these keep there. Saves you running around on the stairs. It's pretty easy.
Oh my god, that was the worst fight I've ever had.
Looks way easier than it is. It's definitely missable, but it's not that difficult. I'm not used to having so much stamina in this category. So I'm gonna buff here for Guardian Dragon. This fight is theoretically very consistent, but I'm pretty bad, so who knows. So normally I can roll twice, stop on this bloodstain, and then poke him in the head 3 times. That's going to force him to do that. I'm going to do
Congrats,
some...
Fujo, by the way.
R1s killed him. Perfect. That was a perfect guardian dragon.
Yeah. So in the Guardian Dragon fight, actually, he can fly up even if you do
Oh,
everything
wrong red.
correctly.
Yes, there's like a 10% chance that he just flies, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah. In my round during this race, I actually got yeah, I actually had to do the backup. Yeah, the backup is pretty scary because you're basically dodging fire 2 pixels away and hoping that the Guardian Dragon will actually do a bite attack.
If he flies, my first instinct is to drink Estus, just so I'll live if fire hits me.
Yeah.
You know, I know there's a backup, it's pretty consistent, but it scares the hell out of me, man.
Yeah, the problem with the backup is that it's not that hard. Practicing it is impossible. If you try to practice it, Guardian Dragon will give you perfect RNG every time.
True.
I remember doing practice sessions where you just fight the boss 30 times, you just get it to fail.
So this is one of the weirder choices they made in Scholar. In Vanilla, you have to run through all of Dragonary, and you have to do a really cool jump to skip a good chunk of it. And in Scholar, they just said, we'll just give them a zip line, whatever. And you just skip the whole area. You don't do any Dragonary. So I'm just gonna grab this bonfire for safety. And then we're going to do this very scary area. This is an area that's much worse in Scholar than it is in Vanilla, in my opinion. Especially the big stairs. So I'm going to do something for safety here. I'm going to take out my weapon. I'm actually going to attack this guardrail, which is going to aggro this big guy to come over towards me so I can get past him a little easier. Heal. Oh god, that's scary. I'm gonna heal when I get to the top of these stairs to make sure I have full health for going into the full health going into this tunnel, because these Dragon Knights have ended many of my runs.
That was not a clean Dragon Rider fight, Guardian Dragon fight, but it was a fight.
Okay, I made it through, and then we're gonna talk to Guardian Dragon, or to Ancient Dragon here, and we're gonna get the Ashen Mist Orton.
Y'all got time for a donation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a $20 donation from KK saying, the last DS2 run I'll be able to watch, but GG and good luck you champions. Congrats on your wonderful taste in speedruns. Yo, thanks KK.
So I'm going to throw an Alluring Skull there for this Giant Lord jump. It's a little bit of a riskier strat, but it's fast. And I made the jump. Nice. I'm going to heal up because I don't want to do this fight with RTSR. It's scary. So this giant memory is pretty scary in Scholar. These giants can hit you and they can really mess up your day. If you get unlucky, this giant will just knock you down. There's nothing you can do about it. But I got pretty lucky there. He didn't hit me. I'm gonna tuck myself in this corner. And then I'm gonna back step out. I whiffed an attack there. This is kind of spooky. I couldn't see anything. It's okay.
Oh, nice.
Okay, that's Giant Lord. So I'm racing the credits now. Let's see if I can finish before the credits roll for Fujo here, or finish rolling. So I'm off to do the final bosses.
Oh my god, that was so close. That was so close.
Fujo finished 8 minutes ago. This is going to be a really tight race.
Yeah, the credits are insanely long in this game, especially
it's-
its color version.
It's about 9 or 10 minutes for credits, and unless you do it's not frame perfect, but it's somewhat close to frame perfect trick. They're unskippable.
Yeah, and if you use credits,
Yeah.
now
Oh, you're kidding me.
credits is too
What'd you die to, dude?
The corridor again.
Rip you. So I'm heading down a nice long round. There's a stamina glitch you can do here, but I'm gonna learn how to do it.
You just press.
Let's try it. It didn't work. It's okay. Can use Bright Bug. And then I'm gonna Dark Weapon outside the door. And we're gonna hope that
Oh, come on.
Duo is nice to me. Oh, I got a little freaky visual glitch on the fog gate there.
Dude, I'm going with RNG in there.
Getting AFK Watcher, which is pretty nice. Oh, she's coming in now. Okay.
I'm gonna have no life gems for final fight. Let's go.
Oh yeah, I got the illusory ring. I can show it off.
Nice. No deaths. Look at you go. Main content throws. Okay, Defender is dead. Now we're fighting Watcher. So both of them together are pretty scary, but once you kill Defender, Watcher isn't really that scary. She doesn't damage him.
Oh my god.
There's Watcher dead, so that's good.
How many life gems do you have?
I have 13 life gems. I have more than 12, so I think I can
Yeah,
beat
you're good.
Chandra.
I have 6 going into giant one. Yeah, dude.
So,
Oh, let's go.
Chandra has a bit of an AI manip as well. If you walk away from her after a combo and use a life gem, she will do her beam attack.
What?
Not every time, but usually. When she didn't do it there, but if I walk away, I use another life gem, she's gonna walk towards me because she hates me.
What was that death, dude?
This Nishandra is so spooky. Why are you doing this? Okay, well, let's just run towards her. Get this. We're gonna use a life gem way out here. And I fell off the edge. Oh man, I'm so good at video games.
Oh. I'm just gonna take this bonfire to heal. Because I can't use any more life gems, dude.
Okay, on the bright side, I have human effigies.
You died to
But,
Nashandra?
Yeah, I did.
Ah, oh, damn it, dude.
Yeah, no,
I need you
don't.
to die one more time, dude.
I can make you no promises. This Cyan Knight at the gate here is trying his best to make sure that happens, but I got him. Okay, we're gonna make this jump again, take some damage. Oh, actually, I don't have to do that. I'm fighting Nash, not Duo. That's okay. And we're having a run.
RTSR, let's go.
Okay. Are you on Duo, Doom?
No. I'm on last giant lord.
You're on Giant.
He's dead.
I didn't know that.
That was the greatest RTSR setup ever. Totally
I don't have. On the bright side for you, I don't have any bright books.
Come on, one more death, dude. One more death. That's all I need.
So is Fujo just doing cat ring skip? That's what it looks like.
Insane game.
I didn't realize, but using a left-handed bow with utility ring looks really dumb. Like, dude, this you're just holding an arrow.
Why
and
aren't you doing beams? There we go. Okay.
Fujo has turned into Usain Bolt. Let's go.
A couple more donations for you if you want. We have a $10 anonymous donation for Rec Neps or Legs or Neps or Rec. No, I didn't say that, just for Rec Neps. And we have $20 from Hollow Effie saying, I'm assuming that, how do you pronounce that?
Aoife.
Aoife, oh Aoife, that's right. Yeah, you're right. Shit, I forgot.
That's my wife.
I mean, I never swore. I never swore. What are you talking about? Hosts never swear. It's $20 saying, luthelaril is a filthy casual. Yeah, that's pretty fair, to be honest. I agree with that.
I mean,
Thanks very
I
much
won't.
for the donations.
And it took me an hour and a half to beat this game. Casual strats.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
pretty
he
bad, too.
won.
Not as bad for me,
No.
as bad as me though.
That was a spooky fight. No. GG. Fujo clapping me by 15 minutes. You love to see it. Oh, Doom. Live, buddy.
Trying.
You're scaring me. So, duo is pretty chaotic, as you guys can see, when both are alive. Yeah. So, if you guys want to see Throne Duo with no buffs in the relay, there is an incentive to make a team do Throne Duo with no buffs in the relay.
Alright, we're at six life gems for Nash.
You'll be fine. That's more than enough. You should be able to do it in 3 beams.
Let's go. Can we skip the cutscene, please?
Let's see how it goes. Look at Fujo's schnoz there. That is a quality character.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with the eyes.
Swollen shut by the pure power of that nose.
Oh, let's go. Perfect RNG.
Yeah, was that a perfect 3-beam?
No, that was 6 beams, but they were all beams.
6 beams. It's beams all the way down.
Let's go.
Did you die, Wreck? Yeah. Loaded up one with bright bugs. Too funny. Alright. GG Doom.
That's a sub 130 no load.
Oh, did you have a no-load timer running?
Yeah,
I didn't. Probably like a 126. Off.
I got a 129.
My first run ever of this category was a 132. Overall, it was fun. It wasn't good, but it was fun.
Hey, we're within estimate.
That's true. We came in under estimate. I'm glad that we didn't estimate like 1 hour 30, which was definitely something that I was considering.
Guys, sorry, we were actually streaming there. You're gonna have to reset. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Oh no.
I'm gonna be honest, I would be so happy with this. Like, that run was so bad.
Any do-overs in voice call right now?
Yeah, that's I woke up.
Who needs sleep? You got tomorrow off, right, Rack? You gotta stay up through Hello Kitty Roller Rescue first. That sounds like a treat. That sounds like a
Who
treat
is
to me.
running Hello
And coming
Kitty?
to the final time.
Yeah,
That is 133.07, I think it was. Well done.
133.08. Nice. Well done.
Thank you all so much for watching. That was great.
Thank you guys.
Thank you guys for the race.
Yeah, great donations. Good race. As expected, Fujo was miles ahead of everybody.
Well, before you guys wrap up, is there anything you want to plug or say?
Don't run Old Souls.
Run Old Souls. Got it. Sure.
If you ever
Play Scholar, but don't play Scholar Old Souls.
Yeah, that's
you
fair.
ever want to torture yourself with this category, I'm glad you help you. As
That's
it helped
true.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just watch Fujo's world record and just like live vicariously through him. That's all I have to say.
And for anyone who's going to stay awake, or it's a good time for you, at I believe it's midday or in the next 4 hours, there's the I Love You Any Percent run by myself. Please come watch. I love this game so much, and it's the first time it's being showcased.
Oh my gosh. No, thank you for running, guys. Really appreciate it. It was awesome.
Yeah, no
Even
worries.
if you hated it.
Oh, I love this stupid game. Just not this. Just not Old Souls. Never Old Souls.
Undoubtedly one of the games ever made.
Without a doubt, Dark Souls 2 is one of the games ever made.
Almost. Alright, I think up next. What have we got up next? We've got we've got Hello Kitty. Roller
We've got
Rescue
some
up
Hello
next.
Kitty coming up.
Heck
That should
yeah.
be a treat.
Absolutely. Well, thanks guys for running, and we'll catch you guys in the next game very soon.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Thank you all.